Welcome back to Neverwinter Nights 2. This is Gladiator 2 weapon fighting with Monkey Grip, and we are about to do something I have never done before. Yes, I have never done this before. It's a great surprise for you and for me. Last we left off, we were on our way to get the final purification. There it is. Grobnar's Golem. We have Eleni on our team with Grobnar and Sahif. We just did some modifications to the fortress, and I skipped that so you guys didn't have to see it. I don't want to waste your guys' time. You remember the party of adventurers that came here looking for work before? They sent a letter from Port Last. Here it is. Seems they managed to stay alive and bear news. Ame Bayef service. I want to report on Crossroads Keep. Training is the best. Civility is average. Morale is average. I need to make recruits. Okay. Unit strength is low. Few survived. They were outmatched, Captain. It's uncertain how long the leaves can hold out against the bandits. I feel we have failed you, Captain. What's the status on Crossroads Keep? Master Vito has started work on reconstructing the keep, but the walls and buildings in the courtyard need much work. You have a fair complement of loyal retainers, but surely there are more that would gladly serve you. Besides soldiers, however, there are few people that visit here or live here. Perhaps the Great Cloaks patrols the roads and our lands, we'd grow more prosperous. I want to organize the men. Well, how are the surrounding areas? The roads are getting better than from when you first arrived, but not by much. They're still dangerous, however. Merchant traffic has increased since you started here, but it's still uncommon. Many prefer to use high cliff ships, since their problem with the lizard folk has been resolved. Well, that's good. I did the lizard folk mission before the streams, so you're not going to find it if you're looking for it. Oh. Check something out real quick. This 18, I believe. Okay. 1 second, please. 1 second. I have to get the stream together. Okay. Now I can see. In the surrounding lands, our patrols are making headway. Some of the lands close to the keep are safe enough for farmers to till the land. After all of our work, it's good to see more farmers and families moving here. There aren't many farmers here, just a few isolated homes, but it's a start. I want to organize the men. What do you want to reassign what your Grey Cloaks are doing? The roads need Grey Cloak patrols. Number 3. Patrols will be sent on the morrow. Very well. Okay, now for the exciting part. Where's Wolf's minion? Right there. Can I take you someplace? To the basement. Follow me. Just want to make sure I have everything in order. I have iron golem fragments, and there's the rune inscribed iron piece. Let's check this out. Grobnar?
Some way I can help?
I think I've got some pieces for the construct.
Oh, really? Let me see. Oh my, yes, this should help nicely. Let me see what I can do with this, and what I have here. Let me just put what we have together. See if we can wake our big bladed friend here up. Just need to put the last few finishing touches on him. Do this here and over there, and then we'll go underneath here. Well, that should do it. Shouldn't it?
Shouldn't he be moving or something?
Well, you can't expect him to suddenly start running around and attacking everyone just because we say so. Whoa, whoa, no, no, no! Bad construct! Stop waving those blades around! Stop it! My, that was a surprise. Really gets the blood pumping. Phew, I must say, I'm rather proud of it. Look how tall it is. It really has grown since it was damaged way back in Neverwinter fighting those nasty Githyanki.
I'm impressed you got it to work again. Good job.
Well, thank you. I must say I had my doubts there for a while. A long while. But I appreciate the support and patience. Sometimes you just have to wait for inspiration to strike. Go on, try it out. We can bring it along on our adventures from now on. Just talk to it, if you'd like. Not sure it'll answer, though.
You have finished building the construct and can now add it to your party. Initiate dialogue with it if you want to examine it. Nice. Let's see. Here we go. The construct stands at attention. Gromnar, how do I give it orders?
Oh, well, just ask it, I suppose. It's already designed to fight for us and follow our commands. I think you'll find it a versatile opponent.
What are its capabilities?
Oh, tough, strong, deadly, bladed. I suppose the ancient dwarves and elves of Ilfan use them in wars. Can't imagine you'd want one of those as a court jester or cook.
Can it be upgraded?
Upgraded? Well, I suppose. Just getting it working again was hard enough, though. Not sure what else could be done. I mean, it's not quite up to the level of the other golems. It's seen some wear and tear outside of the whole arcane golem thing. But it's hard to see if it needs any other repairs from my height, you know?
Craft armor. See if you can reinforce its armor. Craft weapon. Take a look at the blades and see if it can be strengthened. Perhaps special alchemy infusion can make it more powerful. Ooh. Ooh. Let's try number 1. Failure. It looks like the construct's armor is as solid as it's going to get. You don't see any way of enforcing its plates. Okay. Craft weapon. It looks like the construct's weapons are as sharp as they're going to get, without damaging it further. Number 3. Perhaps special alchemy. You can't see any improvements, any way of improving the construct through alchemy. If you had greater alchemy skill, you might be able to do something more. Okay, alright, I figured that's what it would. Check Grumnar's repairs. Most of Grumnar's repairs seems to have worked, although there are some portions that still look damaged. The golem seems to be working as expected. I had some other questions. The construct makes no response. You may want to ask Grumnar any questions about it since he spent the most time with it. Examine the construct. The construct looks composed of a series of complex interlocking plates and blades. It looks much better than it did when you encountered it with the Githyanki complex some time ago. It seems to have a number of runes engraved on its armor and weapons, but you cannot decipher them. Alright. I'll be going now. Farewell. So, do I still have those golem parts? I do. And, let me go into my skills real quick. Yeah, my craft armor sucks. My craft alchemy sucks. My craft weapons suck. I would like to work on that armor though. I guess that's it. That's it for now. Let's go this way. We want to see Kistra. This is an interesting chamber. Kistrel chitters. He seems to be working on something. Hello, Kistrel. Kistrel. Anything to report? Holds up what appears to be an unfinished cloak. You're weaving a cloak? Is it for me? Kistrel chitters and continues weaving diligently. Thanks, Kistrel. I'll let you get back to work. Wow. He's barely injured, huh?
Everyone, follow me!
Yeah, you can cast Cure Light Wound.
Bonaparte.
Let's do it again.
Bonaparte.
Oh, it's uninjured. That's great. Oh, let me see. What else is there? What are you doing? No. Number one. I had no idea you were a tailor too. Just continue weaving, don't you? Thanks. We'll let you get back to work. Okay. Well, that's cool. She's making something. I never knew that. Potion shelf. Is there anything on the potion shelf? There's a lot of stuff. Wow. Ooh, a magic wand. We'll give them to her.
I am listening.
Okay. Blacksmith's workbench. Nothing. Magician's workbench. Nothing. Alchemist's workbench. Nothing. That's fine.
Everyone,
So now that I have the golem on my team, I'm definitely going to be trying to work on his skills. I won't have much points to go on, but let's see here. Wait, what is this? I have some things that can be identified. I think that's all I got. That should be fine.
yes.
Now, Eleni. I can't cast it? Okay. Maybe it's a sorcerer spell. Can she use it?
Yes.
No, she cannot. Okay. So,
Yes.
I have these magical items that I need to get identified. That's okay. I can do that later. Now, to go to the song portal. I wonder if I could talk to Aldenon.
How may I be of service?
There you are. There's Connor, my compatriot, and now the captain, eh? It's me, you know, David. My fellows and I have been adventuring for some time. You got my note about Port Last, right? Your Connor was right, you know. Dark deeds happening on the Luskan border. After that, we took to the road and I found an old lady and rescued a cat. We each got an apple.
Ooh, apples! Those red things that are so crunchy and delicious. Or am I thinking of crimson venom spiders?
Well, if it had been the captain doing it, the cat would be lost, the tree burned down, and the old lady would be traveling with us now. Keep to the point, David. Let's not take up any more of the captain's time.
Right you are. Should I ask him about rumors? No, I'm sure the innkeep will have those. Do you know of any jobs for an adventurer?
I still don't think these adventurers are ready to face anything more difficult than a sickly kobold.
Wow. Can you handle any real dangers? Number 2. I don't want to get them killed.
We learned a great deal in Port Last, and after that, Juin and Candrel bought new armor, and I've mastered more difficult spells. We aren't as powerful as you, but we can take care of ourselves.
Have you heard anything about the King of Shadows?
The King of Shadows? Why, yes.
Juin, Candrel, we have our quest to find out about the King of Shadows. Pack the saddlebags on the horses. There must be clues around. Adventure awaits!
Sorry, Captain. David can be, well, you know. Blessings to you all.
Be
One of
careful.
these days, Captain. You know you're going to get them all killed.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. Captain, the men are tasked to capacity for now. You should check back periodically to see if they have any more time. Okay. Very well. Where's the minion? Uncussed. Oh, Torio. So, you're rebuilding Garius' fortress. The irony is sharp indeed. Yes. One best not test the edge, or else it could be a nasty scratch indeed. Sand, come now, let's not start. We both have such disdain for personal politics. No reason for us to get on each other's bad sides. Is there another side to you? I shall make note of it. Still, I prefer being here to being in a cell, unless you have other plans for me that would make me long for prison walls. I think you have a duty to repay Neverwinter for your crime. Perhaps you might have a change of heart if you see what we're doing here. I'm not big on plans or the law. I prefer your action. You have your uses, fail me and you'll beg. No. Perhaps you might have a change of heart if you see what we're doing here. Number 2. Change of heart? Are you really that naive? No wonder the paladin watches your every move, and the ranger simply tries not to. If you can help our leader, then help her. Right now, all I hear is words. I was Garius' eyes in Neverwinter and Luskin, and he often had me on the lookout for recruits. Despite this, he made some poor choices. Part of any war effort is resources and personnel, and in that area, I may be of useful. Any leads on potential recruits for the keep? You may wish to return to your roots. I imagine many Harborman farmers would be willing to help you in the war effort. And while you already travel with most of your friends, there are companions whom you traveled with before who might prove their loyalty. Is there anyone in West Harbor who might be willing to raise a blade on your behalf? I had other question. Tell me of the Brotherhood. Arcane Brotherhood. They are the true rulers of Luskin, powerful mages that maintain the stranglehold on the city. That would be a kind description. They are much like our friend Garius in power and temperament. They're said to be powerful mages, capable of great feats of magic, if they weren't backstabbing each other all the time. While Garius was able to rise quickly in their ranks, there were some that he was forced to watch, the ones who watched him, and ones who watched him. Whether or not they were watching Garius, or were using the war to their own advantage, I do not know. How many mages are in the war effort? Most of the host tower, including the Archmage, joined in the effort against Ruithim. It served as an effective distraction for Garius to operate more freely. And more questions. I wanted to ask What can you tell me about Black Garius? I can tell you a great deal. It matters little since he's dead. I met him many years ago on the streets of Luskan. I was earning coppers singing and performing in Luskan alehouses. He used me to spy on the host tower mages that frequented Luskan's seedier districts, as well as their servants. From there, he was able to track their movements and their plans. As time wore on and Garius' prestige grew, I became a useful tool and eventually an effective weapon. There is only so much a wizard scrying can see, and I became the eyes that saw the rest. There she is. I believe we asked about Garius, not your dull past. All in good time, Sand. If you do not wish to elaborate further, then be patient. I have rarely seen someone of Garius' raw ambition. He was determined to become the master of the towers, and he rose through the ranks so quickly, so brutally, that he earned the name Master of the Fifth Tower. There are only 4 towers in Luskan. Such a title for a tower yet to be built is no small thing. But this is the tower, the keep. But I suspect his hunger for power led to his downfall, and led to his alliance with the King of Shadows. He became obsessed with the ritual, and it led him here. I wanted to ask about events in Luskan. Of course, I'm here to serve. Luskan and the host tower have been hands full with the war effort with Ruatham, but few know who sparked the war or Garius' role in it. As part of the ritual here at Crossroads Keep, Garius required the Tomb of Ilkhazar. The Tomb of Ilkhazar dates back to ancient Ilfarn. It's said to have secrets for controlling golems, like the blade golems, as well as arcane knowledge of portals and portal creation. So, it's like the mage's spellbook. So what? More relevant is that the tome was also part of the terms of the treaty between Luskan and Ruatham, and Luskan did not enjoy being forced to give it to their island neighbor. Its theft caused Ruatham to mount an effort on Luskan, and Luskan was more than eager to respond. They have been at each other's throats ever since. Didn't the host power know who stole the book? No, not really. Garius used Luskan resources to obtain the book. It was only natural that Ruatham blamed Luskan. And Luskan has been eager to make Ruatham its own. Ruatham's accusations and subsequent attack on Luskan's ships worked on their advantage, and ours. And ours? The war turned many eyes away from what Garius was doing, and trust me, only a war could turn all those eyes of the host tower at once. I am somewhat surprised that the host tower was not more aggressive in determining who stole the book, and why. It is unlike them, especially considering that it is a tome of great power. I agree. They are not the ones to let mysteries lie, especially political ones. I cautioned Garius against the theft. It seemed too much too soon. He was determined to have it, however, and my words could not convince him otherwise. But his alliance with the King of Shadows allowed him to succeed and hide the theft, for long enough until the war had begun. I could end the war with this knowledge. No, why are you telling me this? Because it no longer matters. The theft of the tome was an excuse for the war, not the cause. And if you screamed it at the hills, no one would listen. Where's the tome now? I do not know. The tome was used in the ritual, and I suspect it had been found. Something would have been said, but there has been no word. Whoever possesses it now, however, would have access to its secrets concerning the golems as well as the portal magics it is rumored to possess. You said the tome controls golems? Yes. I am not a mage or a sorcerer, so the details are unclear to me. It is said to allow the construction and control of golems, such as the construct we encountered in Neverwinter and again in the Githyanki Cave. But the blade golems, I doubt Garius could have constructed those. Those are of ill-farn manufacture, but the book may have provided the means to control them. It is said to have been used as a means of staging the golem attack on Neverwinter in the war with Luskan many years ago. Its other secrets on portals and planar travel aside, the tomb can be a dangerous weapon in the wrong hands. And with the tome missing, I fear for Neverwinter. I had other questions. The ritual that took place here in the keep, what was it? The alliance with the King of Shadows was a delicate one, and the scales were heavily in the King of Shadows' favor. That did not sit well with Garius and his ambitions. Through research, he uncovered a ritual tied to the King of Shadows that would provide him with the power he needed to make the arrangement more to his liking. But you put an end to that. I suspect that was for the best. If it had succeeded, I do not believe we would still be here speaking. So when we dealt with you and Lorne before, you were helping with the ritual? He had an agent in Old Owl Well, a priest of shadows, doing research upon corpses to uncover a process of allowing those with arcane abilities to keep them even after undeath claimed them. And he also needed the tome of Ilkazar, which was held by Luskan's neighbors Ruatham. The Ruatham that Luskan is at war with. Yes, a theft that's saying a chain of events that also worked to his advantage. As part of the ritual here at Crossroad Keep, Garius required the tomb of Ilkazar. The tomb of Ilkazar dated back to ancient Ilfarm. It is said to have... You already said that. Okay, and what's farewell? That's it. Where is the library? Aldenon is this way. Let's go see. Aura. Ooh, no. One side. There's Aldenon. It is good to see you were able to clear this room out. Not many texts were buried here, but there were such rare ones. You know, this room could be turned into an impressive library given the right text and time. I'd like to ask you about some lore. Very well. Lore is said to be my specialty. Things taking place in the here and now move so fast, and they're not very well documented. Okay, that's it. Do you know anything about the Luskan's war history with Ruatham? Well, I do, but it's mostly a tangential discussion. What concerned me is the two governments keep stealing a rather rare tomb from each other that really should be in a museum so it can be properly appreciated. It's called the Tomb of Ilkazar, an ancient Ilfarm text. Has a great deal concerning golems and portals. It is a shame it can't be studied by others, but it keeps getting locked away or stolen. Golems? Oh yes, it has numerous chapters concerning the construction and control of golems. It is believed it allowed Luskan to gather the golems to attack Neverwinter many years ago, and I suspect it is what allowed this Black Garius to take control of those blade golems you seem to run across through. Though I doubt it made them originally. What does it have about portals? The tome is said to detail numerous right circles and given details on the means one can use to traverse planes or travel between two separate points instantly. Quite fascinating. If we could only get a hold of it, I'm sure we can make good use of such knowledge. What do you know about the King of Shadows? The King of Shadows? Such a grandiose name, really. As I understand it, he brought many legions of demons against the Neverwinter's forces. If I recall correctly, many of the battles occurred near the Mare. The West Harbor was one such battleground. With the legions at his disposal, I'd say he was a competent warlock. Well, perhaps a few leagues further than really competent, considering the fiends he was able to conjure up. What happened to him? I don't know, really. The time and circumstances of his death were never fully established. Would be nice to fill in that little hole in the wall of history. It would. Anything more you can tell me about the Githyanki? The Githyanki? I haven't learned anything more since you sealed their portal. Wished I had seen that. Must have been a wonderful sight. As for the Githyanki in general, well, I doubt they will leave you alone for long. They are an awfully single-minded, battle-ready race, and they don't tend to let things go. They start pursuing them. Once they start pursuing them. Certainly you know more about them. Well, certainly. Although the rather soft-spoken cryptid Zerth girl you rescued from the keep might be a better source on the subject. Still, I may be able to help you with some of the more general aspects. Are they still hunting me? Oh, no doubt. They really don't give up hunts easily. It's a notable point in their culture. They thrive on raids and predator-prey relationships. Can you tell me about their culture? Let's see. They are a culture that reside on the astral plane, and they, like the Githzerai, were once slaves of the Illithid, the Mind Flayers. Actually, both the Githzerai and Githyanki were once one people, but due to some religious differences among their leaders, they went to war with each other not long after freeing themselves from the Mind Flayers. I'm sure your Zith friend could provide considerable more detail than I. Anything else you can tell me? They are a warlike culture, and they tend to revere their weapons even over their own kin. The strongest among them carry blades of silver swords that are amazing weapons, and a homage to their ancient leader Gith, who was said to carry the greatest of the blades. But of course, that's all hearsay. Gith and her blade were lost when she went on the pilgrimage to the lower planes to speak to the Queen of Dragons. Gith never returned, but ever since that time, Red Dragons and the Githyanki have been allies. So, something must have happened down there. Out of the questions I wanted to ask. I'd ask you about some more lore. Oh, there's nothing. Okay. Now, time to go. Oh, what's this? A bookcase. Roll unidentified. Nice looking library that we have here. Acquired items. That's a globe of invulnerability. Oh, it's on this side. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, I think I got mostly everything inside the library. Oh wait, I saw some. Book of Ice. Hey, there's some in-depth stuff in here, huh? You really gotta search it. I already checked that. Check the whole bookshelf. I swear I saw something. It's okay. Ooh, nether scrolls. Whatever that is. Time to head out. So we talked to the library. We're gonna go to... We already went to the basement, talked to her, talked to Kana, and I hope I don't get those people killed, like Kana said. That would suck. There's my throne. Cassivere. Keep entrance door. Now who's ready for the song portal? Construction is complete, Captain. want to build something. What's next? Surrounding areas. Buildings in the courtyard. Nothing left to build. Surrounding areas. 100,000. The trail to the crossroads is in fine shape. There's still work that could be done with the roads at large, though. Pay 100,000 gold. The nearby roads need better bridges and watchtowers for safety. 100,000. I will be ready. I will build roads that Neverwinter herself will envy. So much to do. So much to do. How much gold do I have left? Not enough. That's fine. It is all good. And let's see if Deacon can identify stuff. I doubt it, but let's just try it. Hello, Deacon. Want to see your wares. Go to
I am listening.
Andra. Anything you can do to help defend the keep? Deacon not think so. Deacon try to help. Usually gets a lot of shouting and yelling and stones thrown at him, which make him feel like home. You must have run into one of my audiences. Oh wow, Grabnar. Still, Deacon think he'd be underfoot too much to be help. It is way things being kobold. The shop's good enough for now. Well, I wanted to ask anyway. The shop's good enough. But if someone were to hurt Captain, or hurt Captain's home, Deacon think that would make Deacon very, very mad. Very cool. Okay.
Everyone, follow me.
Can you identify? Yes, 100 gold. Wow. Strength +2, regeneration +1, enchantment 3. That's a good one. Now this. Identify. Talisman of pure evil. Usable only by evil. That's cool, but I wish it was good. So let's go ahead and sell this. And sell the death knell. Sell the icy blade. Sell the mind fog. And get myself some. Greater gloves of concentration. I could sell. No, don't sell that. I might be able to use that actually. Put that to her.
Make your path mine.
Equip. There we go. Partisan blade. Sell that. There's an identify spell. I can keep that. Bishop's dagger. I could sell that. Yeah, I'm gonna need some gold. Gem of seeing. True seeing. Huh. That's 12,000. Yeah, I'll sell it. Don't need that. I believe I already have true
Yes.
seeing anyways. Amulet of truth. Yep, I got true seeing. I can see all invisible creatures. This right here though. Hammer of blasting. Damn it. You know, it would be pretty interesting just to see. I know I'm a specialist in the scythe.
I am listening.
Yeah, maybe I'll try it. Wand of missiles. Oh, that's a good one. Spear +3, the captain's spear. Enchantment bonus +3. So we'll get rid of the spear +3. Wait, can she use it?
Yes.
And she can. You know what? Dagger's better. We could sell this. Robnar.
Oh, yes.
Wand of Fear. Ooh, that's cool. I don't even use the loot, so get rid of that. Loner. Sell that. Sell the Drum of Haunting. Examine. Animate Dead. Ooh, causes fear. Cause fear when charged. Well, those aren't daily, so I might as well sell it. Goodbye, drum. Goodbye. Short sword +2. Yeah, I'll keep the short sword just in case.
I am listening.
Planar binding. So, I know this is taking a bit. Arrows of the Vampire.
Follow me, everyone. Grab a buddy and let's head out.
Yes.
Okay, is that everything? I think that's everything.
I am listening.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I want to get rid of some of these things. So I wanted to see what that does with the 2 hammers, right? Oh, dang. That is going to be pretty insane. I mean, it's not as cool as these two, but look at that. That Hammer of Blasting and the Hammer of the Last Empire. That's great. I'm going to try something different then. The Master Scepter? I'm going to keep that Adamantine Great Axe. The Umber Hulk Hide, we could sell that. Book of Ice. I guess that's it. What is this? Immune to death, magic, and disease. That's great. Strength +3. You know what? I think I want to take that immunity. Wait. What happens? Whip. Strength is down to 16. That's alright. I lose 1 strength. Yeah, I only lose 1 strength. So I think it's totally worth it. Whip. So with this, I get immune to death magic, immune to disease, improved saving throws on fortitude +5. I also have what else? My armor. Immune to charm person, dominate person. We need some better stuff. All seeing. What's the bone ring? Immune to ability level drains. Shit, I just got nothing but immunities. Immune to disease. Since this already has immune to disease, I could get rid of that ring, which is good. We want to get rid of that. We could give it to... Who's got something
Everyone,
Everyone,
that I can
follow
use?
me.
Yes.
Yes.
Lesser Ring of Power.
Something you want?
Can't really tell right
Oh,
now
yes.
what I want.
I am listening.
Should I trade it with? I'll trade it with the Ring of Protection. Unequip. And we'll give it to... Give it to me.
Yes.
And save that defense. So AC is up by 2, which
Everyone,
is good.
follow me.
And we'll give you... There. So, now we can go.
Everyone, follow me!
Now we can go. We're gonna try new weapons out here. Let me see. Really quick. Plus 18, 1 through 4. So that's 4, 7, 8, 8, 14, 17 points of damage with 1. 8, 9, 10, 13. That's 19 damage with the other. Okay, it's not fantastic. we're gonna go for something different. Ooh, I like that. Kind of. The other weapons are better, but it's okay. Alright, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose this guy. Let's just see what he does. Nah, I'm not gonna talk to him yet. I'll talk to him later. We need to grab Nishka. We're gonna replace Nishka with... replace Grobnar with Nishka. But look! The construct. Ooh. He's a level 11 fighter. We'll check him out real quick. Get party. Cancel. Does he level up? 240 hit points? That's badass. Okay. Level 15 fighter. Plus 24. 2 to 24 points damage. Plus 11. His AC is 26. Feats. Cleave, dodge, greater weapon focus, creature? Oh, because he's a creature. Specialized. Critical, expert tactician. So he gets, wow. Improved power attack, knockdown, mobility, weapon focus, creature. Can use any armor, shields. Can he be equipped? Let's see here.
I am listening.
Follow me, everyone.
I thought she had a
Grab
shield.
a buddy
Okay.
and let's
I
get
am
out.
listening.
Did I sell my shield? Wait a minute, let's try something. Oh. Can I? Nope. Alright.
Yes.
So, we're just gonna unequip this real quick. I just wanna see. Nope. Alright. Well, that's
Yes.
interesting. That's... Just wanted to make sure that he could do or what he can't do. Spells? Really? Why does he have... Oh, wrong person. This dude's crazy. Let me see. Listening? Oh, so it's detecting, parrying, search. Okay. As cool as this guy is, I am not going to use him right now. Remove content. And we're going to grab Ishka. Exit the party. Do I have what I want? Okay. We're going to go through my spells real quick.
I am listening.
Because we're going to head to the... Oh, we got it. Everything's set. Yes.
Make your path mine.
So I don't get confused. And then does she have any special abilities? Combat casting. Sacrifice purification. Oh, put this right here. Okay. Iron will, spell resistance, knowledge, magic domain, spontaneous conversion. Okay, that's it. We are good. We got a druid, a cleric. My druid can now cast spells in beast form. And we have Nishka.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, there's more stuff I could sell. Give this to me. Traps, whatever. I'm gonna sell that. I had something for Nishka that I wanted to give her. I can't recall what it was. Let me look.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it was a wand. Did I sell that wand?
Yes.
Here it is.
Everybody, follow me.
Lightning's out. We got missed. There we go. 50. Nice.
Everyone, follow me!
Accept party. And now we go to the ruins. We're headed to the song portal. The all-girl squad? Yeah. This is SJW shit. I'm just kidding. Did I go the wrong way? Right there. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break once I get to the song portal. I marked in the comment section at 50 minutes 30 seconds is when we actually start this mission. So I'm gonna have to fix the timing on there next time, but it's marked. For now, let's look at what we have here. Get rid of all the... Yes, obviously I do not use my potion. I do that for a reason, just in case I need them one day. And I'm liking these weapons. Oh, you hear that? Song portal, you can actually hear it. I know I don't look the most badass gladiator. It's because I have a bunch of immunities so that I don't get drastically fucked up. Okay. That's a +3 enchantment. That's a better +3 enchantment. Okay, 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Here we go. The song portal. With Warhammers.
What is this place? It looks like a ruined village, but
This is West Harbor. I think.
Smells like demons. Even a devil or two. This place has been hit by legions from the lower plains.
Know that these are not the Ilfarn ruins we seek. Is this your birth village?
Yes. Why are we here?
this was your home? I didn't realize you were from a mare village. Must have been a tough childhood.
Know that this was not our intended destination. Something is wrong. We are close to where we were meant to be. Are there any ancient Ilfarn structures near your birth village? If so, that is where we must go.
Last time I went to the ruins around here, Bevel was with me. They're not far.
Then that is our true destination. Yet only something of great power could have turned away our arrival from the ruins, even if they are close by.
Something more powerful than teleporting around? Great.
We should be on our guard. It is possible that whatever caused this disruption is still present. Such disruption may be due to our enemies seeking us. Or, do you hear something? It is like the sound of a child wailing.
We should explore this place. Look for survivors.
Yes, I agree. Though I do not believe anyone lives, we may still wish to search. A witness to the events here would be of value. Let us see where our path takes us. But no matter what, we must make our way to the ruins you spoke of.
Okay. Wow. Look at all those dead bodies. Georg? Oh no. Where's Rita? Priest. Are they all dead? There's nothing. Oh. Everyone is dead. The Mossfelds are dead too. Okay. I didn't see any survivors. Oh, let me save it just in case. Save as final purification. Here's the tomb. Right? Or no? No, this can't be it. It's open. Let everybody catch up. What is,
Yes.
why are you searching? Oh, it's automatic.
Yes.
How can I help?
Yes.
Yes. Everyone, follow me!
Here they come. The entrance. It's not sealed. What's wrong? It is not known to me. I do not think it's possible that the seals could have been undone by the warlock, no matter what his strength or will.
Oh, gods. What is that?
It is a thrall of the King of Shadows, a Shadow Reaver. And there, behind it, is the statue of purification.
You have come far for nothing. The statue's power is spent. Another has taken it, but it will not stop us.
Another has undergone the ritual of purification? You speak lies.
But it does not matter. The thief has not completed the rest of the ritual, the parts you bear. Once you are slain and the other statues cast down, none shall stand against us.
Then as long as the other one who completed the ritual lives, we have a chance. All we have to do is defeat you.
Ah, Gith. Zerai, you cannot stop me. Why the Illithids use your people as slaves is beyond me. It was a waste to you both.
And why the King of Shadows would use you for a similar purpose is not known to me. But the fact that you cannot break his grip tells of your weakness.
Weakness? My power is more than enough to defeat you. More than enough to bring these ruins down upon you. Even if you should wound me, I shall reform within the veil of Merdelaine, as strong as before. I cannot be stopped.
Intimidate. And maybe the killing blow will be enough that your body won't have a chance to make it back to Merdelaine. Bluff. Oh? So you've put this immortality of yours to the test? As long as you stop talking, that's enough for me. If you seek to stop, then go ahead and try. Let's try bluff.
If you seek to shield yourself in your words, then I shall show you how frail such armor is.
Know that speaking words does not make them truth. Prove it, thrall.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna do some quick casts. Right there.
I am listening.
And you too. Another one. Right there. We're gonna attack the Greater Shadow. Attack the Greater Shadow.
Well, look who showed up.
The shadows. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay.
If I must.
Let's get them.
More lambs to the slaughter.
Wow, that was fast.
Ready to die, are you?
Let us attack.
Maybe if she'll get injured.
It is done. But know that we have only bought time, not achieved victory. We have only driven it off. It will return, as it said, and there will be more.
If the statue has not been destroyed, if the statue has been destroyed, we can't complete the ritual. There must be a way to remake the statue, restore it. Nah, let's talk to her.
No, we must find the one the Reaver spoke of. The one who completed the ritual. We will need their aid to defeat the King of Shadows.
But that could be anyone. We don't even know who that is. I can't believe we came all this way for nothing.
Nothing. Know that we have completed 4 parts of the ritual. We have learned another holds the 5th. And most importantly, we know that our enemy fears our plans.
I know. I just feel like we should do something.
Know that this road is at an end, but time may have opened other roads to us. There is hope. You must believe it. Know that we have 2 weapons against the King of Shadows. The ritual in all its parts, and a fully forged sword of the Githyanki. We will need the sword no matter what transpires. Let us pursue that path, and perhaps the second path shall be revealed to us.
We should hunt down whoever is here now. So how do we get a sword? Why don't we look for whoever completed the 5th part of the ritual? Number 3. So how do we get a sword?
Amanjaro knew much of the Githyanki silver swords. Finding his haven and recovering the knowledge of those swords is the only step we may take on this path now. We should return to Crossroad Keep. To the lore keeper who was imprisoned there with me, Aldenon. He knows much of Neverwinter, and he may know more than we of where to find some trace of Amanjaro.
Look at all this good stuff. Ooh, level ups.
I cannot move carrying all this.
Okay, so we open up the bag. Remembrance. +3 spell resistance. Nice, that's a good one. Oh, and I got a electrical resistance. A robe with a shining hands. Monk.
I cannot move carrying all this.
Okay, time to level up.
Yes.
Wow, look at that wisdom. I'm gonna give her dexterity. And identify. She needs lots. That's all she could get? Okay.
Yes.
Good appraise, good bluff. Tumble. Use magical device. Open locks. Disable device. Listen. Move silently. Spot. Search. Set traps. Oh, she doesn't have that much parry, does she? Point blank shot. Expert tactician. Combat expertise. Oh.
Follow me,
Chandra.
everyone. Grab a buddy and let's head out.
I'm gonna give you we'll give you plus strength. Greater weapon focus. Ooh, greater weapon focus. Greater criticals. What else? Improved power attack. 2 weapon fighting defense.
Everyone, follow me.
Melanie. You're going to get a boost in wisdom. You get a boost in constitution. There we go. So concentration, heal, lore. Can we do any more on lore? No. Survival. Plot. And more heal. Elemental shape. Holy shit. Okay, so... a weapons master does what? I need dodge, mobility, combat expertise. Okay. I'm gonna go back to fighter. Add to my strength. It was armor, right? My armor sucks. My lore sucks. Nah, we'll just stick to what I'm good at. Taunt, parry, we need lore, diplomacy. Diplomacy's maxed. Okay. Yeah, 1 point. Greater specialization, dodge. Hold on, let me just watch, see what I'm doing. Knockdown. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do dodge. Next. Alright.
Yes.
So now we check your spells. She gets an extra few. So level 8 spells, we want to choose... Greater Wall Dispel. Huh. Aura versus alignment. You receive +4 deflection to armor class, immunity to mind affecting spells and spell like. Only the caster. Oop. Black staff. Grants a quarterstaff. Oh, but I'm not using a quarterstaff. Can use what's Death Ward? Yeah. Greater Restoration. That sounds good. Wait, what's Word of Faith? A wave of divine energy blasts all enemies within the area. Enemies in the area are stunned for 1 round per caster level. Those with 4 are killed instantly. Wow. Okay, we'll get rid of the destruction. Add Word of Faith.
I am listening.
Level 8. Bombardment. Creeping Doom. That sounds cool. Heal. Aura of Vitality. Creeping Doom. And a level 3. I'll get a remove disease. And we rest. What was it that I put on? Remove disease. that. And bombardment. Well, actually, we'll put the bombardment where the remove disease is. And the remove disease can go by itself.
Yes.
Word of faith. Greater restoration. And death warding. Okay. So let's check everything else inside of here. There's no survivors, right? I did not see any survivors. Which sucks. So why did it take me back here? We have to go back to the keep. Alright, we'll talk to Penton. If we lose him, we lose him. Have any ore I can use? Here's some ore from the deposit you found. If you don't need it, don't ask for it. What's an adventurer going to do with the ore, I wonder? Okay. How much money do I got? 147,000. Let's see if I could do any more fortifications. Construction is complete. I want to rebuild something. Courtyard. Nothing left to build right now. Fortification. Walls are defensible, but I can make them with materials available. Maybe. Surrounding areas. I don't have the resources to work on the surrounding areas. Not that there's much need. Merchants and travelers must praise your name with the state of the roads. If the Grey Cloaks are a match for the roads we've built, this would be the safest place for in all the realms. Okay. Keep itself. Interior is good. I guess there's nothing left, right? Nothing else I want to talk about. Nothing for right now. Alright.
Heard you had some trouble back in Neverwinter walls, bad enough to make you flee to Old Owl Well.
There are troubles within and without Neverwinter's walls. Both must be faced.
It's just that I thought paladins were loyal to a fault, but had a hard time believing Neverwinter was right all the time, did you? It surprised me, because I thought paladins were supposed to be devoted to a cause, to a nation, to its people, no matter where it leads, or what your king commands.
My problems are my own, not Neverwinter's, or yours.
Of course not. A virtuous man like you probably wouldn't dream of lying to yourself. It's just, as I see it, a man's gotta be honest not only with himself, but with his comrades and his allies. And if a man loses faith and allegiance to something as big as Neverwinter, well, he might go a little too far in the other direction and lose himself to a woman next. Might even follow her into death, drop all his paladin vows right then and there. Is that something you want on your head?
Do my feelings for her really cause you that much concern?
Concern? No. I'm just worried about what kind of trouble it's going to bring if you aren't honest with yourself this time around.
Wow. Captain, it's time to send out our tax collectors to our lands. We will need to organize the men to escort them. Your orders. A special mission is available. It is past time to collect last year's taxes. Lord Nasher has generously allowed all of the proceeds to go to our coffers to help rebuild the keep. This is our last chance to change the tax rates. We won't be able to change them again until next year. I should warn you, the villagers dislike changes on the eve of the tax. A light tax is what is needed. They should be taxed the same as farmers across Lord Nasher's now. Tax them as much as they will bear. Leave the taxes as they are now. A light tax is what is needed. The rate shall be as you command. Do you have any instructions? Diplomacy. Let me write something for the herald to read at every town. Every man must do his part in these turbulent times. Success. I am sure your words will be inspirational to them. Do you have any instructions? Tell them the taxes will be lowered after this time of conflict. Number 2. I will relay the message. Do you have any other general instructions? Ask them for donations to help with war veterans and widows. That's not a lie. Number 2. There's one more thing, Captain. Tax collecting is often difficult. Some farmers are in dire circumstances, others obstinate, and others will outright lie. Often tax collectors are very persuasive. But how tax collectors deal with these situations varies. How would you like your men to proceed? We should assume that generally the farmers are truthful, and we should have compassion for those in need. No lie. Tell the men to use their best judgment, but strive to maintain goodwill with the farmers. Obey the law and act as tax collectors should. The collectors must be critical of the stories they hear and inflict no serious harm. If someone can't pay, take anything that isn't nailed down. If men see anything valuable, take it. Whatever you think is best. No. We should assume that generally the farmers are truthful, and we should have compassion for those in need. No violence. All able men will be put on these special assignments to guard and protect our tax collectors. It shouldn't take them long to return. I will send the orders, Captain. I need to find... With the 5th statue of purification destroyed, you have reached a dead end in your quest of blessings. While you are considering your next move, speak with Aldenon. He told you that, from she predicted, you would lose your left foot in battle. Okay. We talked to Aldenon. Other way. There's sand.
Ah, welcome back. I remember you. Well, I think I do. You were the one with the shards, I hope. Yes, I am so pleased you let me visit. The last time I was here, I wasn't able to examine much to the keep or the library. Quite a shame.
I came in search of the secret retreat of that court wizard you'd mentioned, Jero.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I occasionally return to that side project when I have time, but to be honest, it's a difficult stone to crack. I mean, it's one thing to know about a place and quite another to find it. The distinction is subtle, but there.
What do you need to find it? Can you tell me what needs to be done so I could get on with this? No, number one, what do you need to find it?
Let's see. You have explored the Ilfon ruins, undergone the ritual of purification, and traveled to Old Owl Well. Although I seem to recall something regarding getting several vials of dragon's blood, and of course some lich dust. Then there's the 3 keys: bronze, silver, and red platinum. The red platinum one might need to be reforged. I think one of the pieces is an arm. Or was it the Underdark?
Master Aldenon, here is the map with the position marked, as you requested.
What map? What position?
My question exactly. What is this nonsense? I didn't ask for any map. Can't you see we're having an important discussion here?
Master Aldenon, you requested I chart a possible location for you, based on the information you provided. I had the master cartographer and several assistants cross-checking the records, and you were correct. This location cannot be scryed, and it bears the telltale arcane marks you indicated would be there.
So? Marks of what? Specifics, please, or I'll get the gardener to handle my errands from now on.
Master Aldenon, you did not say what this place was, only what to look for. As you have said, it is one thing to find a place, and quite another thing to know about it at all.
Is that Amanjero's haven?
It seems so. What a relief. Though I could have used some dragon blood and some lich dust, and there's no way I'd go hunting for reagents like that. No thank you. But yes, I seem to recall asking for this. Well done, Aldenon, I say. Which I do. Good for me. Wouldn't you agree?
But how did you find it?
Well, there were 2 things I felt would be essential in a haven. Secrecy and its ties to the court of Neverwinter. Secrecy means a place that cannot be scryed. So I hired several diviners in my employ to scan a selected area based on shipments of reagents to a few obscure locations indicated in the court records. Quite simple, really.
Sure looks buried deep within the mountains.
Oh, well, I'm not certain it's there, but if I were to guess where one would place a labyrinth of death traps, well, mountains are always a good source of stone. Labyrinths need walls, you know, and stone walls seem to be favored.
Great. Can we go now? My ancestors' death-filled labyrinth awaits, apparently.
Master Aldenon, there was more to the map, and what the diviners found. Even with the wards, the concentration of infernal magics there.
Oh, trust me, demons shouldn't pose any problems, especially for a well-trained, armed, spirited group like that. Now, if you had told me that those men at Crossroad Keep had completed that terrible ritual of shadows, then I would be concerned.
Huh. Okay.
What? Did I do something wrong?
I had some questions for you.
All right. Go on and ask.
What can you tell me about Amanjero?
Amanjero was my great-grandfather. Or my great-great-grandfather. To be honest, I can't remember which. I heard he was a little eccentric, but harmless. He died a long time ago. My mother told me that he saw me a few times as a babe, but I was too young to remember. Mother said that he would cradle me and sing to me, and I would, well, pull out his beard hairs.
Why would a harmless wizard construct a lethal haven?
Well, I thought it was just a story. You know, make-believe. And wizards do protect their towers. I thought she was just exaggerating. I mean, the whole inescapable death trap and thousands of spiders from the abyss thing. It was hard to take my mother seriously when she said things like that.
I had some questions for you.
All right, go on and ask.
What happened to your family at Highcliff?
There's not much to tell. To be honest, my mother died many years ago. Bad marsh fever. Not much I could do. As for my father, well, I didn't really know him. Died when I was very young. He's more like a blur than a memory. What about you? I mean, if you want to talk about it.
My family?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk about it. I mean, your father, or your uncle, he seems very nice.
Duncan is my father's half-brother. He used to be a part of an adventuring company. My father, my foster father, was a little distant. I know more about my trainer than I do about the rest of my family. Oh, let's go number one.
He was? He looked like he'd been a tavern keeper for, well, forever. Huh. He seems so down to earth to be an adventurer. No offense. Thanks for sharing that, by the way. You didn't have to. But knowing you actually have family and knowing what they do, well, that's important, I think.
My foster father, was a little distant.
Distant? Why?
He seemed to never like me much. I'm worried he blames me for the death of his wife. I don't know.
Well, you might want to ask why you still have the chance. He may have his reasons, and if he were to pass away suddenly, you'd never know.
He never seemed to like me much. I'm worried he blames me for the death of his wife.
You mean your mother?
No, Dagon's wife, Shayla. My mother, I never knew at all.
What happened? I mean, if you want to talk about it. Don't mean to pry like a town gossip or anything.
She died along with my mother in a battle at West Harbor. Died trying to save me.
That's terrible. I really don't know what to say. She must have loved you very much. I didn't realize what you'd been through. That you lost your mother. It's kind of strange. The way you carry yourself, it doesn't seem like you'd ever suffered any loss. Then I hear about this. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear it.
I know more about my trainer than I do about the rest of my family.
I was wondering, who trained you to be a hero? Who was your teacher?
My mother's a mystery to me.
Doesn't your father know anything about her? It seems like he would.
I don't know who my real father is. Only my foster father, Dagon.
What does Dagon say about your mother? Did he know her?
I suppose I should ask, but he's a quiet man.
Well, you might want to ask why you still have the chance. He may have his reasons, and if he were to pass away suddenly, you'd never know.
I had some questions.
All right, go on and ask.
Let's keep moving. No.
Not much more to tell than what I've said. What about you? Did you find out anything more?
Okay. Now, we find Cassavir.
Yes? Is there something you wish of me?
What is your concern with Neverwinter?
I did not inform them of my decision to leave, so I did not part in good graces. I suspect that many of them do not even know why I left.
Can you tell me more about this?
I betrayed my oath to my order, to Neverwinter. I had doubts about my service to Nasher, to the city itself.
Why did you leave?
It was an impulsive decision, and not the correct one. There was no place in Neverwinter for me any longer, and the farther I traveled from Neverwinter's walls, the more I saw what harm was befalling people, such as those at Old Owlwell.
Never mind. Let's go. Okay. Let's see what happens now. All fortifications are done. I would like to...
Metallurgy, thaumaturgy, yes, you heard me. Building a golem, I hope, will serve thee. No, that rhyme doesn't quite work, does it? Maybe if I use alchemy...
Either way, it won't work. That construct you're messing with, Gnome, it's dangerous.
Ah, this is in safe hands, Sir Bishop. Gnome hands, as it were, being my name.
How reassuring. I'll be sure to remind myself who's to blame when it turns on us.
Oh, there is little fear of that. I think. Any accomplished craftsman takes care to put safety wards so that they might command their own creation.
That's as comforting as leaving the village idiot in charge of a trebuchet.
Oh, come now. That's hardly a proper analogy. It's more like leaving the village idiot in charge of a huge savage, nearly unstoppable wolf, who can only understand simple commands like kill, or stop killing, or, oh no, put both halves of that man down this instant. But really, this blade golem is such a gentle, unassuming creature. It would never do something so horrible, would you? Construct? Would you?
So what you're saying is if you're killed, we have no way of shutting this thing down.
Oh, no. The wards of command aren't cued to my voice. Only the words matter. Much like one would utter when using a wand, staff, or other device. Anyone can use them. It's only a matter of knowing what they are. I imagine that's how the construct was issued its orders from its awful masters.
Hate to have that happen again, provided they don't already have the backup wards already in place. That's what I would do.
You really think they might?
It always pays to have a second who knows the commands, Gnome. Especially if there's any chance the creator could be killed or wiped out. Otherwise, you're leaving yourself vulnerable.
I hadn't considered that. But what if I was harmed, unconscious, or, my word, even killed? Why, the consequences could prove disastrous.
They could. But you could always take precautions, provided you knew someone you could trust.
All right. Let's see about the taxes. I mean, if my farmers and stuff cannot come up with taxes, I'll pay for it.
A moment of your time, Captain. Your orders to patrol the surrounding lands has attracted the attention of a former bailiff named Ziffer.
Well met, Captain, well met. Your Kana here is right. I've been looking to start a small village, and what you've done here, well, I think the land will flourish with you in charge. If you ask me, you've got more sense than many a lord, so
Ziffer wants us to sign a village charter allowing him to start a community here. I talked with Sir Naval. Even though you are just a squire, Lord Nasher has left the matter in your hands.
Tell me more about the town charter. Are there any implications of starting a village on the keep's lands?
I fear I am not the best equipped to answer that. But
a charter determines what duty is owed by the village folk and what duty is owed by the lord. If you were a lord, duties owed by you is what I mean. Regardless, you get to carry out the lord's tax, and we get your protection. I wouldn't have even come here if you hadn't made clear that you mean to make your lands a better place.
Ziffer's accounting is correct, Captain.
If there are any implications of starting a village, are there any implications of starting a village on the keep's lands?
There are, Captain. Outside the keep's borders, bandits, beasts, and monsters wait. Villages offer tempting targets for some of them, and we'll need to continue our patrols to make sure they remain safe.
We're sort of counting on that, Captain, if things get too rough. Most of us are farmers, although a few of us have some training with weapons and the like. If it gets too rough, they'll move to safer land, even if it's less fertile than the patch we're looking at.
I'm ready to make my decision. Oh, I have no more questions. Show me the charter.
Certainly, Captain, certainly!
The charter is written in the formal language of court. From what you understand, the terms are typical, except they only permit tithes, I don't know what that word is, as green grass and high harvest tide. Lord Nasher increased the frequency of taxes greatly after the war with Luskin. Intelligence. Lord Nasher tithes peasants more than twice a year now?
Aye, and that he does, but we're just starting. We have no fields plowed and no crops to sell at market.
If we sign this, it will be months before we see tithes from them. They will be larger in sum, however.
We are new too. We need regular taxes to support the Grey Cloaks, the same ones that will protect our lands. Number 1, diplomacy.
I see your point, Captain. People say you are brave. I think they should mention your wisdom more often, too. We'll change to agree to the Lord's tax schedule.
I'm ready to make my decision.
The only thing remaining, Captain, is whether you'll sign their charter and allow the village to form on our lands.
I'm not going to sign it. Is there anything else? Is there anything in for me? No, we sign it. Sign the charter.
You won't regret this, Captain. If any of your patrols are near the village, they can expect a warm welcome, and you too.
The keep has already come a long way. We need to patrol the land regularly to keep the village secure. Especially right now. Otherwise, they'll leave.
Okay. So, we maintain patrols. I have the results from the special mission the Grey Cloaks went on, Captain. The Grey Cloaks protected the tax collectors as they made their rounds. It is fortunate we sent the escorts. We had to fight bandits. The villagers appeared to be pleased by how you handled it. Too pleased, if you ask me. The taxes collected have been put in the coffers, keeps coffers. Talk with Master Vito if you want the specific figures. Your orders, Captain. How are the surrounding areas? The roads are getting better than when we first arrived, but not by much. They're still dangerous, however. The merchant traffic has increased. Oh, I already read that. Want to organize the men. Between patrolling the roads and the lands. The men would be better focusing on one or the other. I will distribute them both. Give me a report on Crossroads Keep. Peasant civility high. Morale is average. Grey Cloaks 50. High, best. Unit strength is low. Weapons are poor. Okay. Constructed. Security, land security, and road security is low. Okay. How can I outfit them, though? How battle ready are they? Each member of the Grey Cloaks is well versed in the matters of warfare now. They aren't as capable as squires and certainly not as knights, but they are very skilled and disciplined. The men perform their duties with minimal complaint, and there are few incidents of insubordination. Considering the reputation of the Grey Cloaks, they do well. The men's gear is, I hate to say it, pathetic. Most are still equipped with what they brought from home. What sort? Okay, that's the end of my report, Captain. How do I? You offered amnesty to criminals, and it's become known that Crossroads keeps Grey Cloaks will accept anyone. I hope that your decision turns out well. What do you want to know about your troops, Captain? Farewell. Okay. I would like to know how to make armor. Is it this guy, Uncas? I'd like to see your wares. You got it. Black Soul Sickle. Yeah. Crossbow murder. Yeah, not interested. Okay. So is there somebody else? I thought there was someone else. Oh, he's a Grey Cloak. Okay. Alright, let's get out. Wait. We're gonna talk to the spider. Where's Wolf's minion? Take me someplace. Keep basement.
Some way I can help?
Very well. He's working on a cloak. His mandibles... He waves his mandibles at you and appears... What? To be shooing you away. Oh, okay. Shoo. Bye-bye. I should have just talked to Wolfsman. Get out of here. So my castle is complete. I created a golem. He's on my team. Now we're gonna find the tomb of Amanjaro, or his secret lair, I should say. Oh, wrong way. That's the kitchen. Get out of the kitchen.
Captain, Mayor Ziffer is here. He's brought men with him.
We've started building our homes thanks to you, and some of the young men here wanted to join your Grey Cloaks. They're good men, and donning the cloak would be a good profession for them.
We've accepted men that are in worse shape than these. They could be turned into soldiers.
Okay. Any villagers that volunteer are welcome to join the cloak.
That's wonderful, Captain. Many of the villagers already look up to your Grey Cloaks. I'm sure more men will come when the village grows.
I look forward to training the newest recruits.
Yes. Alright, so good news. I have my castle fortified completely. I just need more, merchants 26, peasants 30, Grey Cloaks 50. Okay. I need, more gear for them, but how do I set up gear? Alright. Let's see what he has to say now. I hope you don't intend to keep my men idle. There's still plenty to be done. Okay. Keep itself. It's good. Buildings in the courtyard. Nothing left to build. Fortifications. Defensible. Surrounding areas. Okay. Nothing right now. Now we're gonna go to Amanjaro. His lost tomb. He died a long time ago. We're gonna see what's new, or what adventures are ahead for us. I gotta get Grobnar back, because it'd be interesting to see him in there. Actually, I'm gonna go back to High Cliff. I'm gonna keep this party. Let's go back to High Cliff. I didn't find any survivors. No, wait, is it High Cliff? The Duskwood. Fort Lock. Black Lake. Ruins of Alvarn. I know I already finished it, but I'm gonna go back because I want to see West Harbor. I didn't find any survivors. We'll look one more time. Maybe the portal is closed. Really? I cannot go back to West Harbor? Such a waste. Okay. Amanjaro it is.
You have returned, and you have been wounded. Yes, my Lord Garius. The harbor man, the one who disrupted our ritual at Crossroad Keep. She hounds us still. Let me gather my strength, and then
My only concern is a ritual of purification, as it should have been yours. Are the statues intact? Can the ritual still be performed?
The Harborman was able to finish a portion of the ritual, my lord, but by itself, it is not enough to stop us.
By itself? Explain.
When I arrived at the ruins of Ilfarn, another had come before the Harborman and I was able to destroy the statue that granted the fifth part of the ritual, but someone completed it before I could stop them, and I do not know who it was.
I see. So it seems there is another player in this war. It is no matter. Once we slay the Harbormen, then the future of our king is assured.
My Lord Garius, the Harborman is stronger than before. She cannot destroy us, yes, but in battle, she may be a match for any of us.
Indeed. She may be able to challenge one of us, but not all of us, I think.
Oh, wow. This is where my grandfather's haven is? Are we sure Algernon got the location right? It certainly doesn't look friendly. Stay close. Maybe there's an entrance somewhere. Alright. Let's save the game. We're gonna call it Amanjeros. Oh, no, we're gonna call it, yeah. Amanjero. Alright. I think that's going to be it right now. As much as I would like to keep playing, I'm going to start it off with excitement next round. Okay. Thank you and good night.